I'm sitting here in front of this power station. We always think energy flows through something like this. Like the energy is dependent on this existing for the energy to exist, to travel, to move, to exist, just period. But the thing is, the energy is already out there. And we're not really harnessing it. We're allowing it, we're channeling it, we're directing it. And really that's all we're doing as a human being too. If you look at a DNA strand, it looks like a ladder. The rungs and the uprights are literally just directions on what the energy that's all around it is supposed to do. And so when we eat food, when we breathe air, it comes in as energy, and that DNA strand tells that energy how to interact with our body, how to become the humanness we are. And then as we expel the waste air product, it goes back into the world, into the environment, and becomes energy for plants, for animals, for everything. The whole cycle of life basically is just energy continually shifting from one medium to another. And when you look at that DNA strand, the rungs and the uprights take up much less space than the energy that is all around them. So when they talk about that we think we are a physical being having a spiritual experience, that's basically saying that the DNA strand is responsible for what the energy does. But it's actually reversed to that. And they say we're a spiritual being having a physical experience. And the truth of that is there's energy everywhere. The DNA directs it in how to act in our body. This power plant directs the energy that comes from the water. You know, let's just say it's a dam that powers this. The water's already flowing with energy, with gravity, with force. And we're just directing it. We are floating within an energy field. We are not, the energy field is not flowing within us. It's flowing through us for sure. But we are actually floating in this field of energy. And that's why when they talk about things like how you observe the world and your frequency being a certain match to certain things. And sometimes people talk about the higher frequencies being more important or more substantial. It's not necessarily higher in some sort of getting towards the goal of being perfect. It's literally just like a radio station, you know, 94.7, 105.9. Neither one of them is higher. I mean, they might think they are, but it's just a bigger number. And so when we match our energy, our internal vibrations, it tells that energy around us what to do. And when those higher vibrations match, our health is better, we think clearer, we're happier. Again, it's not that it's better, it's just different. And when we consistently work on our energy, on our vibrations, this is something all of science backs up too. It's not just spiritual hoo-ha. When our vibrations are higher, more connected, more the radio station we want to listen to, that energy flows through us and it brings us into the world and brings the world to us in a way that matches that, in a way that we want to exist, a way that we want to see the world interact and act around us. Something very important to think about, because when you look at the physicalness of this plant or our human bodies, we think that's the important part. But if this plant in front of me right here, energy plant, whatever it is, was gone, the river that has the energy that it's using still exists. It still flows. And in our body, when we're asleep, the energy still flows. When we're thinking a different thought, the energy still flows. All we're doing is telling it where to go. Look at the world like you want to see it. Study up on the observer effect if you want to understand more about this. What we expect to see in the world, what our vibration is calling for, which circuits are open for energy to flow through, is how we'll experience it and what we'll experience. We really are in control of our own reality. Our consciousness really does decide what happens. We can all do this. You can all have better lives. Stay away from the things that make you feel icky or stressed or worried or confused or fearful. Look at things that make you laugh, make you happy, make you feel loved, make you feel at peace. It's all a choice. And it's both scientific and spiritual, and there's proof of both. But you really need to find out how to believe it for yourself. So try it. Listen to music you love. Listen to comedians you like. Watch shows that make you feel happy. Don't avoid conflict, just don't participate. Just walk away from the things you don't want in your life. Let that energy dissipate that they're trying to send you in a negative way. And take your energy and go put it somewhere you want. Go invest in what's important to you. Go find your better world, because it is there. You just have to open your eyes and choose to go see it. Turn that radio dial to the music you want to hear in your life.